everybody. Welcome to a Quickie with Ms. B. I'm Ms. B. Today is Tuesday. All this week we're talking about funny stuff. Today I thought we'd talk about those funny state laws. There's quite a few of them out there.
Are you saying that politicians make stupid laws?
Okay, I'm going to throw one out here for you. In Iowa, imitation butter cannot be called butter or described with the words, quote, butter, creamery, or dairy. Nor can you market it with images of dairy cows.
What did they do for that commercial? I can't believe it's not Bud, are they? I can't believe it's not Bill.
Bob.
Bob tastes great on this bread. I can't believe it's not Bob. Fresh, not cream, Bob.
Bob. It says it must be marketed as
Margarine.
as margarine. Iowa does not tolerate fake butter.
But guess what they're doing now? Have you ever noticed? They're doing this new thing they took. They changed it again now. It's hilarious too.
Oh yeah.
They said, oh yeah, because now being a vegan and all that's kind of getting trendy and all that. So now they're going. They have like this little girl eating spaghetti, and she's like, she only eats spaghetti and butter. Well, now plant butter. They're calling it plant butter because it's made just like margarine is made from corn oil, right?
Right.
Which comes from a plant, right?
Uh-huh.
Which now qualifies it as plant butter. And if you take a little avocado oil and throw it in there with it, it's avocado plant butter. I actually was confused, so I stood there, read the ingredients, and went, this is margarine. I don't know who I was talking to, but I was in a grocery store, and I was trying to make a point. This is margarine.
Okay, so let's go on to another state with the letter I in it. Indiana. Ways you're not permitted to catch fish in Indiana.
Explosions.
With a
Electrocution.
firearm.
You can't shoot a carp. Is that what you're telling me? I got to use a pole. I can't use a shotgun. Really?
And you can't do it, quote, with hands alone. So you can't catch a fish with your bare hands. Okay,
Well, hold on. Hold on. That's not fair. If you got a guy that can drop the pole, drop the hook, and drop it all, just reach in there and grab the fish, well, he's a lot better than I am. You might want to let him keep them.
Yep. I don't make the rules. I'm just telling you what they're entailing. So you can't shoot a fish and you can't use your bare hands to catch a fish.
But you can use a net to scoop them up. But catch them with, come on, really? Bare hands? Think about that. There's a fish going by. You just go, whap. That guy can reach in there. And I'm not going to argue with the guy who catches a fish with bare hands.
Well, yeah, me neither.
I'm not going to argue. If he's that fast, he's going to slap me with my own hand.
And the last state with the letter I in it, it comes from Illinois. It says, plan your naps carefully when you're in Illinois, lest you fall asleep in a cheesecake shop. I can't even say this. If you fall asleep in a cheese shop and break the law whilst not even being awake, so you can't fall asleep in a cheese shop.
Okay. But an IHOP is okay.
I guess so.
Lucky for you, pal. This is an IHOP. If it was down the street in the cheese shop, you'd be behind bars.
Yeah, you'd be arrested.
You'd be sleeping that coffee off in a place right now with bars. You're lucky this ain't a cheese shop. Oh my gosh.
These are just funny.
Now those are there's what we call elected officials, people.
Okay, here's one for your state, Maine.
We're 20 years behind everything here, so I'm sure it's something really special.
It says in a number of Maine counties, you can't skateboard on the sidewalks.
No.
And
Biddeford.
Biddeford? At least the fine is only $10 if you're skateboarding on the sidewalk.
They call it.
You're gonna get a $10 fine.
They don't allow motorized transport. Now get this. And this is no joke. They don't allow motorized transportation on the sidewalk. They consider a skateboard motorized transportation. And by the way, no joke either. You know them people that don't have any stinking legs in the motorized wheelchair? Get it off the sidewalk in the street where you belong. No joke.
You mean to tell me that a person that's handicapped that has a motorized wheelchair cannot be on the sidewalk? They'll get fined?
Nope. Push your butt in the street. You go on the street and you're just like same rules as a bicycle.
Okay, that's just crazy.
It is. It's like, so take Billy Bob over here. He's having a little difficulty with everything.
Mm-hmm.
Let's stick him in a chair, put a motor on it, and send him into traffic. Oncoming. It'll be fine.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, you actually see them whipping by. They got little flagpoles on the wheelchair so everybody can hopefully see them. You know, I mean, don't roll up on me. Don't just roll up on me with your semi. I'm a wheelchair. I'm only doing 2. They have a great big flagpole in the back of their chair trying to make it as visible as possible. They got like those farm placards on the back. No joke, on the back seat, like those reflectors like you see in Lancaster for the horse and buggy. Yeah, those are on the back of their. You're like, wow. We couldn't let them like romp it down the sidewalk, huh? Nope. It's a motorized vehicle on the sidewalk. It's against the law.
And on that note, let's go get our batteries checked. Welcome back, everybody. You're listening to A Quickie with Miss B. I'm Miss B. I don't think I said that.
You sounded like you were confused. You were confused. You're like, she had to look at her. Look at her notes. I'm Miss B.
Okay. I don't think I said that in the original opening. Anyways, thanks everybody for joining us and listening. It's greatly appreciated. I hope you're enjoying our funny stuff that we're talking about this week. And today we're talking about those state laws. Okay, John, since I brought up your state, I guess I have to bring up mine.
Now you live in Bicycle Lane, USA.
In Minnesota. There's no point to contest this. It is against the law to chase and catch a greased, oiled, or otherwise pig.
Okay, hold on now. Hold on. It's not illegal to grease the pig. It's not illegal to be in the vicinity of the greased pig. Just should you decide to chase the pig and then catch it. Yeah. Like they do at all the 4-H clubs and all that with the little children doing.
Yeah, you can't do that.
Yeah, okay. So
wait for it though. We're not done. It says you also may not throw turkeys or chickens into the air with the intent to catch them.
Wait a minute. Quick question. This is going to sound stupid, but are these frozen turkeys? Because you're going to want to catch the turkey if it's frozen. Trust me. You're going to want to catch it.
But it does say no word on whether you're allowed to chase or throw any of the above without the intent to catch them.
So you can literally run around your neighbor's yard greasing pigs, letting them go and not going after them. Then you can grab turkeys and just throw them and then put your hands in your pocket.
Yep. Don't
and
catch
you're good
them.
to go. Can you imagine that? Why didn't you catch that? It's illegal. Sorry about that. That's illegal.
I just want to know, like, one, if you go to become an attorney or you're in law enforcement, do they really talk about these laws?
I don't know. Can you imagine arguing the point with a cop? There was no catching. I did not know. No. It wasn't catch and release. It was release, don't catch. I did not catch it. Do I have hold of it? No. And technically, yes, I picked up the pig, but it wasn't greased. So.
In the state of Nebraska, it's supposed to be best for your health in the long run, but in Nebraska, you cannot purchase a cocktail that mixes liquor and beer. Drink them separately like the rest of the nerds.
Wait a minute. How is that illegal?
You can't mix your liquor and
beer. The most
beer.
famous drink in the world, the Boilermaker, is a shot of 151 dropped into a beer.
Oh, yeah, like your Irish car bombs and some of the other.
The second you do that, they start screaming, "Felon! Felon!"
Pretty much, yeah.
Oh, what a special place they live.
Wow. Okay, this
Can you
one.
imagine calling the cops? I'd like to report a felony. What did you see? Boilermaker, and drink it.
There's no mixing.
I saw him pay. One went on top of the other, then kerplunk.
And the mixing began. In New Hampshire, multiple counties have outlawed picnics in cemeteries.
Well, gee.
Why would you? Of all the places you could go have a picnic? I'm sorry, but
trust me,
that's not high on my list.
Trust me, I've seen it.
Have you?
Seen numerous times. But it's not what you think. It's not what you're thinking. They're using the words picnic. But I've seen, like, for years, I saw a woman who would come out to this grave. She would throw a little blanket down. She would lay on the blanket on her back. Lays her head on the bottom of the stone, opens up a book and reads it out loud.
Oh, okay.
She's reading it to her husband.
Okay.
And then she
stops.
She gets up, rolls up the blanket, kisses the stone, and leaves.
Oh, okay.
I figure if you're there to see, somebody, you should be able to do whatever you want to do. Can you imagine though? Every Nona on the planet's like, well, you know what? You better have a picnic at my place. They're gonna want you to bring. I'd be afraid that she'd pop out and go, "You call that chicken? You call that chicken?" What's the matter for you, huh? That's not chicken. I taught you better than that.
In New York, for all you people that like tigers, no tiger selfies. No selfies of any big cat. Sorry, I can't get this out.
What do they have a feed? Do they have a feline photo enforcement agency or something?
I don't know. It says it's for your own protection, but also the well-being of the animals who are probably zonked on tranquilizers.
Who are these people?
That reminds me. What's that movie on Netflix that everybody's talking about? The tiger. That tiger guy. The Tiger King? Is that what it's called?
Joe Exotic or Joe Exotic. I think it's Tiger. Hang on a minute. I have to look at my note here.
I wonder if he'd let you take a picture with the kid.
Tiger King is what it's called.
Tiger King, yeah. Tiger King, I wonder if he'd let you take a picture with the big cats.
I don't know. So you can't go to the zoo and take a picture of the cat. No. It's illegal. Only in New York. Well, no, New York and California, I'm sure.
And in North Carolina, If you are a bingo enthusiast, pay attention, because if you want to play more than 10 hours of bingo per week, you can't do it.
What?
Yeah. It says if you want to play more than 10 hours of bingo per week, you will need to find yourself in a bingo exhibition. Otherwise, bingo enthusiasts are in violation of the state's gambling statute.
What?
Yep.
So Grandma Jones books it down to the bingo hall, hangs out for about 10.5 hours, and she's a felon?
Yep.
Grandmama.
And since you mentioned California,
I know they got a low. They have one called Proposition 65.
mm-hmm.
Everything's in it. There's nothing that doesn't cause cancer. I'll tell you that law.
It says, look, you can have as many jumping frogs for your contests as you want, but if any of them die, you may not eat them. It's against the law. Go to Alaska if you want to do that crap, is what it says.
You can't eat frog legs.
Nope. Can't eat them. You can have them for frog jumping contests and take care of the frogs, but if they die, you can't eat them.
So people can have pet chickens, and if the chicken dies, you can't eat it.
I don't know. This one just pertains to frogs.
California. Special place. You can have that frog, boy. If it dies, you're burying it. On my dead, I don't want to hear it.
It might be against the law to bury your frog in your backyard. Who the heck knows?
Could be, yeah. Endangering the stones. There's probably a rock down there somewhere. Proposition 65 for rocks. It may cause cancer in rocks. How do we know? You brought that frog here, boy. You hang on to that frog. Put it in your drawers.
And on that note, I need to go get a glass of wine.